Kathama Village, a humble hamlet in the pockets of Machakos County, is a safe haven for 27-year-old Jacqueline Mwende, who was married for close to 6 years. At 27, she has very little to show for that troubled union, except memories and scars that tell her story, and who, aged 27, the prime of her life, had her hands violently taken away by her own husband. But Jacqueline is relentless. The world listened to her story, one that sparked outrage, inspired sympathy, and galvanized action.
Na vizuri nilimuona hivi, nikamuuliza, Ngila, unataka kuniua peke yako? Nilimuuliza na akaniambia sitaongea tena maishani mwangu.
Women Leaders, the Federation of Women Lawyers in Kenya, Gender-Based Violence Women Groups, the Machakos County Government, multinational corporates, well-wishers and citizens who felt her pain made their way to Kathama to give Jacqueline a new lease of life in cash and kind. To help her get back on her feet, she was promised a monthly stipend of 30,000 shillings, a help to assist her, legal counsel to pursue her case to the end, commitment to cover her surgery and medical expenses. Jacqueline was overwhelmed, but even the privilege of receiving her donation by hand has to go to someone else. She longs to have prosthetic limbs to be able to fend for herself and would love to keep her own business. Her first hospital visit is scheduled for Thursday at the Kikuyu Hospital.
Nimesikia furaha sana kwa usaidizi wale wamenipea. Asante. Wazazi wangu ni wazuri sana. Walinisaidia wakanipeleka hosi, wakanibaia dawa.
We need to tell the DPP that the law has to take its course. We've been having issues, infertility issues in Africa. We have a lot of stigma. We have women being victimized because they cannot bear children.
Jacqueline made it public that she had forgiven her husband, Steve Ngila. He's set to face charges of attempted murder. She's still afraid of him, and she's not the only one, however. FIDA recorded in the last year alone close to 4,000 cases of sexual and gender-based violence. 38% of those married women aged between 15 to 49 have experienced violence from their spouse. Because Jacqueline spoke out, she did not become just a statistic.
Domestic violence against either spouse is prohibited by law. It should not be encouraged, and it's something that should be condemned by everyone in the community.
It is our hope that this case is not going to be bailable, and that he will be kept in, and that at the end of the day we will see proper justice, even if it means that he is held for life. Currently we are looking for prosthetic hands.
We touch a sensitive nerve when we ask about remarrying.
Nawezaishi peke yangu. Asitolewe.
Even without hands, she knows she has not lost the ability to stand on her own 2 feet. She's putting together the pieces of her life. And as the story continues to unfold, she wants the next chapter made public to be about a survivor and a victor, and not about a woman who chose to remain a victim.